Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Mallory. If you'd like to become one of my pals, it's super simple. Hit the subscribe button down below, ring the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. If you are a returning pal, welcome back. First things first is by the time you're seeing this, something amazing will have already taken place on my Instagram, and that would be my __ girl Instagram. All my social media and other fun things are always in the description box down below. But I just had my first ever real brand deal, and I did a giveaway. And for those of you who follow me on my Instagram accounts, there are 3. Maybe you saw, maybe you participated, maybe you won, I don't know, hey. So this is just a quick little reminder to make sure that if you do have an Instagram account, to make sure you do follow me, at least on one of them, so that way you don't miss out on any possible, fingers crossed, future stuff. But in the meantime, I have a box. I'm just like, how do I do this? I cannot do it. It says Snap Diagnostics, and this is the box. I thought we'd unbox it together because I own it for a week. Anything after that is gonna cost me more than it already cost me. This is the inside of the box. Can you see? There's a paper or something. Let me see. What is going on? This is in a registration form. Fun. Taking your sleep test at home. It says sexy. They wanted like my neck measurements, and I have like my tape measure from Balagalates, and that's what I used when I was filling everything out online. But they do give you one. I think we can start opening up the plastic and diving deeper. Ow. Okay. We have the tape measure from Snap Diagnostics, Rest and Test. We have a DVD. And I did purposely, when I got my new laptop, which is at this point not new, I purposely made sure it had a DVD player and like a CD-ROM, because that thing came in handy for me. Not that, my purple one, if you've seen it, my older laptop during Superstorm Sandy, it was like a lucky one afternoon, and you got to use the generator to plug in the laptop and charge it, and then I got to watch a video, a DVD, off of my computer. I think that was before we ended up in a hotel. I don't know, that was a hot mess. If you want to know all about Superstorm Sandy, I do have like a playlist on it, or at least a bunch of videos. So step 1, connect yourself to all 3 sensors, clip a belt around your chest, place the cannula underneath your nose, long prongs facing down towards your mouth. It's just like, oh, fun. Slide your finger into the pulse oximeter. That's step 1. Step 2, press what looks like the on button. To record on. Press this button to record. Then press this other button to start recording. It will automatically stop automatically after 6 hours. So some buttons to press. Patient info, testing instructions, and frequently asked questions. Let's see. Testing instructions, getting started. Like, okay, it looks like the way the cannula is. Cannula, how do you say that? Cannula. I always say no. Cannula. I thought it just went up the nose only, like most cannulas do. And I said to my doctor, but like, what if I'm a mouth breather? And she was like, it doesn't matter. And I'm like, but how though? Is what I, thought to myself. And so looking at the cannula, it looks like there's a bit that goes in the nose, and then the other bits like go down like this into your mouth. So I guess it will collect oxygen from, do you know what I'm saying? Like, can you even see in these photos? I guess it gives the mouth breather and someone who breathes from their nose a chance to get, I don't know, this thing done accurately. So I was told to do this for 3 nights by my doctor, by Snap themselves, Snap Diagnostics. They didn't say it had to be like 3 consecutive nights, but just like 3 nights, because some people will have a hard time. Oh, good thing I have an extension cord thingy by my bed. Some people will have a hard time sleeping with like stuff in their nose, on their fingers, strapped to their chest the first night, but like that's normal for me. Like I sleep with this on my wrist for my temperature. Sometimes I do sleep with a blood pulse oximeter. I still wear an eye mask. This doesn't seem like it would bother me, but like, won't know till we try. We have the goods. Oh my, so here's the blood pulse oximeter. This is like one of the ones that I have where you put your finger in here on the sensor. Sometimes I feel like the finger shifts around and it's a little loose. That's why I bought a different one that was like on tight. And you can keep the noise on and it just says a beep, beep. But like if your finger is out, like it falls off, it'll be like wee. Or I think if you like hold your breath or something, it does it. So most people turn it off because it keeps them awake at night, but it has like a tight grip on your finger. Like that thing is not going anywhere. So we're not gonna like obviously unravel this whole thing and set it up on camera, but oh my, all right, there's the big daddy. We are connected to the motherboard, the mainframe. So yeah, stuff gets plugged into here, and then this I guess goes around your chest, and this, yeah, goes up your nose and in your mouth. So there's these little, don't think, see those like little, that goes up the nose, and then this bit goes down until like points into your mouth. Obviously this is like a test, and it was expensive, but we were told because I was doing all this stuff online, filling out my info and whatnot, and I had a question from my mom, aside from, can you please measure my neck? I was curious about one thing, and so then my mom had a question, which led her to call the fine folks at Snap, and basically they said, like, you have this thing for a week, and if you don't return it in 7 days, there's like a fee for, I guess, for keeping it or not returning it, or that's the same thing, or I don't know, my brain has officially like left the building. So out of the many things, I mean, there's one thing I'm putting on pause. The other thing is a urine test, a 24-hour urine test, and I haven't started it yet. And my mom's like, are you gonna do this thing? Like, this should be done sooner than later. Part of my problem is I wake up so late that I feel like, what's the point in starting it? Because it is a 24-hour test. And if I remember correctly from the instructions, they want you to end it the same time you started it. So you wake up, you go to the bathroom, and that you just, they say throw out the first sample, so I'm assuming you just, hit the old flush. But keep note of what time that was, and then all throughout the day or into the night, perhaps, for the next 24 hours till that same time the next day, you continue collecting in a container that you keep refrigerated, and then you hand it back to Quest Labs. I think that's where it gets returned. If not, I'm assuming my primary care physician's office, but I honestly don't know. I think my mom has that info somewhere. So I started getting curious, and I started thinking, like, should I start this at around like midnight? And like, because I do a lot TMI, well, because I drink most of my water in the evening, I do a lot of my like peeing in the night, and then this way, like, I could go from like midnight to midnight. I don't know. I'll need to figure this out, try to use my brain, and talk to my mom about what's the best way to approach it. Or there was one day I was gonna do it, but then I had low blood pressure that made me like so exhausted. I slept and hardly drank anything, so there really wasn't anything to collect, and I think the collection should be like all done on the same day. I love that this one doesn't have any water restrictions, unlike that last urine test I did. Or there was a day, again, it's either like, I guess slow to start, not enough fluid intake like right out of the gate, or I just wake up and it's like, lunchtime or later, and it's like, why start now? Why start collecting now? So, yeah, I mean, my one doctor emailed her a bunch of lab work that I already had done, because she was like requesting a boatload of stuff. So I gave her what I had. I explained how I saw a rheumatologist, and like I went into that whole story. So haven't heard anything back. This is all done in an email. My next appointment with this one doctor that's in Buffalo, New York, is on the 1st of September. Don't know when you'll be watching this video. Hopefully sooner than that, but you never know, okay? Let's just face it. I don't know like what time the appointment is. I only know the day. I'm assuming I'll get like an email with like confirmation information a couple of days prior. And hopefully, I don't know. I really am just in the dark over here with that one. But I did text my primary to ask for a refill on a prescription, and I haven't heard anything back, so hopefully by Monday, if not over the weekend. And then my body's been weird, so I might reach out to my other doctor, the one in California, for a follow-up. And I don't know, we'll go from there, I suppose. Just trying, and I have a question about a supplement, and I'm just trying to do everything that I can to feel amazing. Because being chronically awesome is a bit exhausting, and I just want to get over this big hurdle. Oh my god. Anyways, just wanted to share. Because really, there's not too much going on in my life, but if there is something, I usually just post it to my Instagram, because that's a lot easier for me in the moment than to try to like sit down and do a whole thing. So if you want to follow me, follow me. If you want to subscribe, love to have you as part of my friendship circle. And definitely turn on all your post notifications, because you never know when a video will pop up. I don't even know until it actually happens myself. And like this video for moral support, or to help my channel, or whatever else YouTubers like to say. And thanks so much for being here and for watching. And until next time, keep it quirky.